Good Tuesday evening, everybody. This is John Tries, the Whiskey Advent Calendar Series. Good Tuesday evening, everybody. This is John Tries, the Whiskey Advent Calendar Series. It is day number 9. How is everybody doing? Another freezing cold night here in northern New England. Northern New England, what am I saying? It's just regular New England. And we continue our quest to find yet another of our amazing whiskeys. I will admit, last night's was again really good. It was a nice 25-year Isla. Interesting enough, not quite as peaty as other Islas. I'll still take it though. One thing I've definitely been noticing where I've been doing these ads is you guys don't see this because it's right after I kill the feed. But whenever I start playing whenever I start drinking them, I've been keeping them around, sipping them, and scrolling them and making notes in my notepad. And one of the things I've noticed is that these whiskeys change maybe like 3 or 4 times as I'm drinking them, which is really fascinating. It's because they are old whiskeys, but the taste that I often say in the video switch by the time I finished it. It's one of the most fascinating things about this calendar. I just thought I would say that because I'm thinking maybe if I lengthen out these videos a little bit more and talk you guys' ear off about absolute nonsense, maybe, well, one, maybe you'll stick around, but also maybe we'll get some different flavors going at the same time. Maybe we'll try that tonight. I know, trying a Tuesday night when I have to get up at 6 a.m. the next morning. But here we are. Here's our calendar again. I just love the way this looks. It's like a nice, like, serious, luxurious calendar. And look at that. Number 9 is right at the top. And here we go. The whiskey of the night is. Ooh. Oh, I'm already happy about this one. It's another Scotch, which means it's all but 2 days we haven't had Scotch, and it's the Dalmore 25-year-old. Another fantastic brand, 84 proof, not too bad at all. Dalmore, I've had Dalmore a couple times. It's not really my go-to, but I know they do some really amazing stuff, so I'm looking forward to this one. Sure, I got rye bread in my teeth. All right, here we go. Open her up. No strong notes right away, but again, as I mentioned, these whiskeys change a lot in the glass. They can also open up a little bit with water. I just don't trust what comes out of my sink, so I'm just gonna keep going with this. All right, so also I just realized I have a whiskey um display. I really should have put that up in this corner. I just realized that now. Um, but yeah, so here we are. We've got this. It's a very dark red color. I don't trust Boston water. No, I trust Boston water. I don't trust Somerville water. Um, so here we go. So here we go. We got the nice dark, almost like foreboding blood moon color. That's sinister looking. I like it though. Although when I say blood moon color, it kind of, I don't know if you can really notice it here, but it sort of peters out a little bit at the edges. So it's almost like it's concentrated. Oh, that is like smoky. It's almost like it's almost like barbecue sauce, which leads me to believe this is aged in a port cask. I could be wrong though. Mm. Dark cherry, black raspberry, barbecue sauce. Again, I go back to that smoky barbecue sauce. Molassesy. My goodness, this is. Let's give it a quick shake. This kind of reminds me a little bit of. I'm trying to see if I remember. I think it was a 15-year Glenmorangie that I had 12 years ago that was aged in port cask, and that had that very strong barbecue sauce smell as well. I'd be shocked if this was not aged in a port cask. Comments, check the Dalmore 25 and see if I'm right. But you know, at 84 proof, I think that's actually really kind of neat because what that means is it's not going to be like blindingly alcoholic. All right, that's not bad. Well, at least that's what it smells like now. I'm giving it like some swirls just to like see if we can like coax some more flavors out of it. Coax a little bit of strawberry now out of it now as well. There's a bit of it could be wood, it could be the port cask, but there is a bright now I'm starting to realize there's a brightness starting to emerge out of it. Almost like a strawberry, like key lime kind of brightness. It's tucked away. It's hiding away in there. It's really still surrounded by those really smoky notes, but there's something peeking out of there. And I feel like if I let this rest for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, it might come back. It might start to be a little bit more expressive, particularly as I heat it up in my hand. But let's enough talk. Let's just drink this bad boy. All right, I see what it's putting down. The smoke notes again come through, and now we're starting to get a little bit of. It's not juicy oak. It's not really a juicy tree. It's more like a dry one. It's a bit more not quite as mouth-watering, but but we're now starting to get sort of like classic whiskey flavors, like orange. Um, the orange is coming through the sort of dark cherry, not quite as prevalent on the palate. A bit of stinging like nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon, um, and a finish of like vanilla, leather, and a little bit of pepper on the end though too. Very straightforward, very classic flavors. The port cast smell comes through a lot more in the scent. Um, Finish kind of hangs around, but not. It doesn't like linger. It's not quite as like ferocious as the last few that we've had in terms of a finish. It's a good straight. It's a straight up good whiskey. It's not quite as entertaining as the last few. It's not quite as entertaining to drink as the last few of this calendar. Of course, this could all change in 3 minutes. I swear to God. But it's very good. Cherry orange. It's one of those things where, like, unlike maybe a couple nights ago where we had that mystery Isla, still, by the way, the runaway favorite of the first 9 days, where every sort of flavor was just, it just got more and more interesting the more you drank it, where just like more was opening up and more was like, it was like felt creative. This one kind of feels like, it's like if one is a Coen Brothers film or a Quentin Tarantino film, this one is more like your favorite Christmas movie, to lack of a better term. It's gonna hit very familiar beats, but it's gonna hit very familiar beats very well. Uh, if that makes any sense at all. Like it's flavors flavors you're familiar with done in a very good way. So I've had port age whiskeys before. I've had Dalmore before. This hits all the right notes. It's a very good Dalmore. It's a very good port age whiskey, but it's doing stuff that I've seen done before. If that make, but at least right now. Oh, look at that! Guess what? The flavor just changed. Now the smells have just changed. Um, I don't care what Quentin Tarantino's comments on Paul Dano. He said Toy Story 3 is one of the best movies ever, so I believe him. So he can say whatever he wants. Okay, now the flavors are starting to change. Now we're starting to get a little bit of lemon and a bit of lime, and you can't keep up these flavors. You're not even drinking these flavors. I can barely keep up with it. I'm the one drinking it for your entertainment. I also just realized when I do back and forth with the chat, I bet it looks so weird on YouTube. They're probably looking at this guy, looking at him, going, "What's this? Who's this freak talking to?" But Mm. But yeah, now I'm starting to get a little bit of like lemon, almost like lemon lime soda. Yeah, now the like the bright citrus is now starting to peak out, and now it's really starting to peak out. Yeah, lemon lime, bit of like bright, almost like candy orange. It's really opening up, and now it's getting a little bit brighter. The smoky notes are falling away, and it's getting sweeter. I'm getting now more of a turbinado sugar kind of vibe. Okay, this is starting to change my expectations a little bit. I started off by saying it was playing all the right, it was hitting all the right beats, but now it's hitting new beats, and it's starting to open up and be a little more creative, and that's kind of neat. Ooh, that's like sugarcane now. It's sweetened up tremendously. Um, all right, so it's time for score. The Dalmore 25 for day nine, 7.9 out of 10. I'm putting it a little bit lower still because even though it is exciting, it's not quite the thrill ride that the last couple were. And I gave those like eights, and I think one of them was a nine. But 7.9 is certainly a very good score, especially for a calendar like this. I really find this very neat. It's very cool. I enjoy drinking. I enjoy drinking it. It is a very good Dalmore, very good Dalmore, very good 25. I've had better 25-year-olds before. I was a better 25-year-olds. No, I wasn't. Um, but it is very nice, and I think it's worth drinking, and I'm going to keep drinking it, and I will see you all tomorrow. Cheers.